I am so excited to share one of my favorite popcorn recipes with you. This is my peanut butter popcorn. Now this is sweet and salty and chewy and fluffy. It's got this marshmallow fluff on top of it. It is so delicious, so easy to make, and you only need a few ingredients to make it. Follow along and I will show you how to make this amazing peanut butter popcorn. Here we go. For this recipe, you can definitely use air pop popcorn or you can use microwave popcorn. And the top to my air popper broke off, so I'm using just microwave popcorn, and I like the home style kind. There is some that's just like really lightly flavored, but whatever you want to use here, it's going to work fine. For this recipe, you're going to need 10 to 12 cups of air popped popcorn. What I like to do is just put it all into a bowl, and then I like to lightly fluff it so that all the kernels will go down to the bottom, and then I just pick up the popcorn and put it into a bowl. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn my stove on, and I just have a non-stick pan here, and I like to use non-stick when I'm doing like ooey gooey things. Just helps keep everything easier to clean up. The ingredients for this recipe are 10 to 12 cups of air popped popcorn, 1/2 cup butter, 1 cup sugar, 1/2 cup Karo syrup, or better known as like corn syrup. If I spray like my measuring cup with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray, it really helps to just like, it just like glides out of there so easily. So I love doing that. I'm adding my Karo syrup here, and then I'm going to add 1/3 cup of water, and then I am going to bring that to a boil and also add my 1/3 cup of water there. But just bring it all to a boil, and then 5 ounces of mini marshmallows, and those big bags of marshmallows are about 10 ounces. So you just estimate, just like fold like the bag in half and then dump that like right in there. And then I'm going to use 1 cup of peanut butter, and this recipe just is like filled with peanut buttery, marshmallowy flavor. Oh, it's just so good. And you can tell when it comes to a boil, you want to bring it to a rapid boil. So if it just starts to boil, it'll be like little bits of little bubbles on the bottom of the pan, but a rapid boil is like big bubbles, and that's like the difference between boiling and then like rapid boil, which is what you get when you're making candy. Now I'm going to clip my candy thermometer onto the side of the pan, and I'm going to heat it until it is 235 degrees, which is about 4 to 5 minutes of cooking time. And then when that is all cooked, you're going to add your mini marshmallows and stir that up. And while that is starting to like get all ooey and gooey and melty, you're going to add your peanut butter and then slowly stir that together. And then for my peanut butter, I'm going to measure out 1 cup of peanut butter, and I'm just using like Skippy or Jif here. And you don't want to use the natural stuff. The natural stuff is just a little bit too oily, and then the texture just isn't quite right on your peanut butter, so you just want to use like the Jiffy or the Skip. And I like to use creamy. You could use a chunky too. That would add just a little bit of flavor to your popcorn. Once your marshmallows and your peanut butter mixture are all mixed together, you're going to add it onto your popcorn. And I like to drizzle about half of it onto the popcorn and then stir it up a little bit and then drizzle the rest of it. Anyway, here is the popcorn, and my popcorn is just like a little bit salty too, so it's just like such a nice little combo there. And then I'm going to spray a baking sheet. This is just a large baking sheet, and I'm going to spray it with, I like to use this coconut oil spray from Trader Joe's, but really any non-stick cooking spray is gonna work great. I like to spray that right onto my pan. I'm going to like spread it out just like as evenly as possible so that it can all kind of dry the same. And it doesn't really dry, but it kind of like just crunches up a little bit on the edges and creates this like wonderfully crispy, crunchy, salty, sweet, delicious popcorn. So here we go. And I'm just going to let that sit for a little while and then come back and break it into smaller pieces that are more just like bite-sized pieces. You could also make this into a peanut butter ball recipe. That would work good too. Some fun variations would be like peanut butter cups, maybe some cut up Rolos would be fun if you just like quartered those, or some like you could drizzle some white chocolate chips or some milk chocolate chips onto it. I mean, there are so many fun variations that would just be knockout. Even like Trader Joe's has those really little peanut butter cups. I mean, those would be so cute on this too. Anyways, this is my peanut butter popcorn. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and You can find the recipe on my website. I will put all of the ingredients here, and then you can also go to my website anytime and get that recipe. It is such a classic recipe, and for anybody who just really loves peanut butter. Okay, like check that out. Like that is amazing. It is like got all these chunks of amazing popcorn. Mmm, so delicious. I love this so much. This is one of my all-time favorite treats. I have a friend who loves peanut butter, and every time I make this, I think of her, and I think for any peanut butter lover in your life, they are going to love this recipe. This is just such a fun and easy treat recipe, and what I love about it most is it's a no-bake recipe. Anytime you waltz into a party with this, you are the superstar. So here is my popcorn recipe.